stabbing occurs near the Michigan Medicine campus, and a legal battle ensues between a student group and the university.
Jimmy Kimmel comes under fire for jokes surrounding the death of Charlie Kirk and a quick trip to a food resource for the Ann Arbor community.
Plus, the Lions get a big win early in the season against a tough opponent.
All that and more on this episode of Newsfeed.
Hello and welcome to Newsfeed. I'm Isabella Puccio.
And I'm Gabby McCanney. On Thursday, the University of Michigan community was alerted about a stabbing on Catherine Street and Zena Pitcher Place, an intersection near Michigan Medicine. Here's some more updates.
On Thursday, September 18th, a construction worker was stabbed on the University of Michigan Ann Arbor campus. After hours of searching for the suspect, he was found late night Thursday. 33-year-old Legarian Thomas was charged Saturday with one count of assault with intent to do great bodily harm and one count of felonious assault. Police say Thomas was allegedly denied from entering the construction site by a worker after a heated exchange. It escalated to the victim being stabbed. The victim underwent surgery due to the stabbing but is alive. This is not Thomas's first interaction with the police. Thomas has a criminal history including misdemeanor charges and convictions in Ypsilanti, Pittsfield Township, and Ann Arbor, where he has two other open cases. His bond was set at $100,000. This is Wolf TV Newsfeed, and I'm Kyler Wisen.
The Student Association of Psychedelic Studies won a legal battle against the University of Michigan over their annual EntheoFest. The Michigan Court of Claims ruled in favor of SOPs, allowing the festival to take place on the Diag.
This legal battle came after the denial by the university to host their 5th annual event, specifically over concerns about state and federal law compliance and the risk of illegal substances being brought on campus. This denial came as a surprise to many, especially since events like Hash Bash received permits.
EntheoFest went ahead on Sunday, marking 5 years since the decriminalization of psychedelics in Ann Arbor.
In compliance, none of the nonprofits in attendance sold anything on the Diag, nor were any drugs handed out.
Now that the University of Michigan students are back on campus, we took a look at what can be an underutilized resource, the Maize and Blue Cupboard. Sarah Youssef has more.
My name's Sarah Youssef, and today we're at the Maize and Blue Cupboard to show students what kind of resources they can get on campus. Whether you're in need of some extra food assistance or just general resources on campus, the Maize and Blue Cupboard is a great place. Located at Betsy Barber near the loading dock, you'll go right in after making an appointment. Let's see more.
The Maize and Blue Cupboard is the food pantry on campus, serving all U of M affiliates, so that's students, faculty, and staff.
The cupboard is meant to bridge the gap for those in need. Started by students, the pantry has a unique mission.
It started in 2011. It was a group of students. They really started to see a need on campus amongst their friends and peers, and were the ones that really sort of communicated that need to administration to really sort of see that students here were facing food insecurity. We came into this space in April of 2019, so we've been operating here ever since, but really try and lean into that student-led initiative, students serving students wherever possible.
You can make an appointment by visiting the Maize and Blue Cupboard site. The process is easy from start to finish. What's the process like if I wanted to get something from the Maize and Blue Cupboard?
We try and make it as easy as possible, so folks just need to make an appointment, come at their appointment time, present their M card, and then they get a quick little tour of how to shop the cupboard.
Awesome. Could we do that tour right now?
Sure, let's go. So typically folks enter through the side door. There's a student staff sitting here at the table. They're greeted by them. They just show their M cards, fill out a quick little slip of paper, and then they're welcome to go in and shop. So then we have shopping baskets that shoppers can use. We just ask that they fill them with whatever they're going to eat, so make sure that they take what they need but eat what they take. And then the cupboard's divided into different sections. So we have dairy over in this corner. Also in this corner we have a community posting board, and so this is a good place for shoppers or just community members to pick up resources either about the cupboard, food gatherers, which is our food bank partner, other resource offices on campus, and then we often have coupons. So sometimes we have manufacturer coupons of the things that we distribute in the cupboard, so folks can also buy those. As we go through this space, everything's again just kind of divided into different sections. So we have shelves here for bread. Bread's one of those items that we don't always have. When we do have it, our shoppers really appreciate it. They tend to come 3 times a week, and so we try. Racks here for shelf-stable produce, so potatoes, onions. Over here we have beans and rice, pasta sauce, those type of items. So as folks are going through, they just put things in their basket, kind of making their way all the way around. We have these freezers here, so we often have frozen proteins. In this back corner over here, we have a little shelf for kitchen items. We also have another space in the back room there during move-in, where we have a lot of those kitchen items because we need to distribute a lot more as people are moving in. And we have these produce coolers, and so we often have a lot of local produce. We get a lot from Food Gatherers, the food bank partner we work with, but also the campus farm donates to us a lot. Down through here is basically just everything else, right? So a lot of canned goods. These are the items that we tell shoppers they can rely on us for. We will always have these. And then as shoppers finish shopping, there's bagging stations on either side of the front door. They just bag their own groceries. There's no checkout process. We don't have to weigh it. We don't have to look through it. And then they're welcome to head on out that front door.
Easy enough. The Mason Blue Cupboard stands out for their dedication to students. Whether you're in need or know someone, send them over to this campus resource. Reporting for Newsfeed, I'm Sarah Youssef.
Jimmy Kimmel's late night show was suspended after Disney felt his comments surrounding media figure Charlie Kirk were ill-timed and insensitive.
His suspension sparked debates about free speech after celebrities like Ben Stiller, Jennifer Aniston, Meryl Streep, and many others spoke out in support of Kimmel. Disney has decided to return the show to air.
This year's ranking of the top 200 universities was just released by the U.S. News World Report, with 5 Michigan schools being ranked among the 2026 top 200 universities. These rankings were based on 17 academic features like first-year retention rates, graduation rates, financial resources for students, and peer assessment.
The University of Michigan has moved up in the nation's top 20. The state of Michigan also boasts high rankings among Michigan State University, Michigan Technological University, Wayne State University, and University of Detroit Mercy.
When we come back, the Detroit Lions take on the Baltimore Ravens in Monday Night Football, and Meghan Kane is back on the Diag. Stick with us.
Hello and welcome to Wool TV Spotlight.
Hello and welcome to Newsfeed on the Diag.
Welcome back to Wool TV Sports Center.
Hello, fellow Wolverines.
The Detroit Lions got their second win of the season Monday night over the Baltimore Ravens, beating the Ravens 38-30.
The two teams were tied at 21 going into the fourth quarter, where Dan Campbell's squad put up 17 points. Lions running backs David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs contributed greatly to the Detroit win, having 2 touchdowns each and 218 combined rushing yards.
The Lions' defense was also contributing with 7 sacks on Lamar Jackson. The defense also forced a fumble by Derrick Henry in the fourth quarter, his third in as many games. The Ravens head coach John Harbaugh is the older brother of former Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh.
Back here in Ann Arbor this weekend, Zach Bryan is finally taking the stage. Meghan Kane was on the Diag earlier this week to talk to students about their excitement for the concert.
Hi, I'm Meghan Kane with Newsfeed, and today we're on the Diag asking students about the upcoming Zach Bryan concert. The concert will be in the Big House this Saturday, September 27th. So what song do you have to hear Zach Bryan play this Saturday?
My name is Ava, and I really want to hear him play Tourniquet. My name is Brooke, and I really want to hear him play 5th of May.
I'm Maya, and I really want to hear him play Revival.
I'm Tokai, and I would say River Washed Hair.
And why is that? Is that your favorite?
There's an Ann Arbor mention in there, and yeah, I just really like the beat.
I'm Jason, and I would love to hear 68 Fastback.
And if Zach Bryan called you on stage, what would you do?
I don't even know if I'd go up, honestly. I think I'd be too nervous.
Sing along, I don't know.
And if there was another Big House concert, who would you want to see perform?
I'm a big Drake guy, so probably Drake.
Metallica.
And why is that?
Because Metallica's sick.
I feel like it would be fun to see Gracie Abrams perform.
Ooh, Sabrina Carpenter. Taylor Swift or Sabrina Carpenter.
Can you tell me why you're not going to the Zach Bryan concert this weekend?
My name's Paloma, and the reason I'm not going is because I actually already saw it in Notre Dame, in the Notre Dame Stadium, so I thought it'd be kind of redundant, and I didn't want to pay for the tickets twice, but it was a really great concert.
Hi, so my name's Imani. I'm not going because I have no idea who this guy is.
Do you think that Zach Bryan is the right choice for such a big event like this?
I definitely do. I feel like most people know at least a couple of his songs. Like, I'm not the biggest Zach Bryan fan, but I already knew like some of his songs going into it. A lot of people are huge fans as well. So like to fill up such a big stadium, I do think he was a good choice.
Who would you like to see perform at the big house?
I mean, someone who's kind of broad, who kind of appeals to everyone. Can we get Vincent Boone out here? He can do some flips on stage. I'm just saying.
Thanks for sharing with us today. All eyes will certainly be on the big house this Saturday. For those of you who are going, be safe and have a great time.
And that is our episode. Thank you for tuning in.
Follow Wolf TV Umich on Instagram for more, and as always, go blue.